Back, bringing inspiration, education, and solutions to people who weren't born yesterday and younger people who are now inheriting the world. AgeNation is proud to announce Celebrating Life 2023, a new global initiative designed to honor the wisdom of our elders, seek to reduce ageism, and build bridges of collaboration across generations. We're joined this morning by AgeNation co-founder George Campanelli to find out more about Celebrating Life 2023 and all it has to offer. Good morning, George.
Good morning, Stephanie.
Thank you so much for being here this morning. You have a new initiative, Celebrating Life 2023. What is it? Tell us all about it.
Well, it's actually a multiple-year, nonprofit, global initiative. We're launching it here in New Mexico. And its purpose, as you said, is to bring inspiration and hope and renewal, both to, we call them people who weren't born yesterday, as well as younger people. It actually is part of an initiative that began in 2009. We've been doing events at the Santa Fe Opera, music and celebrations, theater events at the Lensic and the Chemo, a number of best-selling books and things that we've created, all to inform and inspire and engage people. Our last project was called the Ageless Living Series, 40-episode award-winning series on PBS. Okay. It's now on Amazon Prime and available in libraries. It brings just a wealth of information and helpful life-enhancing strategies to people, you know. So when the pandemic happened and a lot of isolation and reduction in services, we realized that it would be really helpful to do a celebration, something that would bring laughter and fresh air and hope and whatnot. And so celebration, it's also designed to raise funds for underfunded projects for aging and younger people. We'll host public service television and radio things and deliver courses and community development events. And then in April, we have a 16-day celebration, conference, product services exposition.
Now, George, why is this project so pivotal at this point in history?
We only have to look around at the world, you know. Confusion, division, a lot of stuff going on. And we're also in a critical stage of what's called the demographic revolution that will bring more than 50% of our population over 50 for the first time in history. New Mexico will soon be ahead of the nation in that regard. Fortunately, New Mexico has some of the best programs in the country, especially in the city of Albuquerque. And thanks to our Cabinet Secretary of Aging and Long-Term Services statewide. But we have a lot of work to do. People are slipping through the cracks. They're being left behind, both young and old. I don't know whether you're aware of the dramatic increase in depression, in alcohol and drug addiction, and even in suicide in both of these demographics. So we need to do things about them, and we think that we have the talent and the capacity with spectacular authors. The conference in April will have more than 60 musical performers and leading authors and experts and luminaries, both from the national and local scene. And we're going to be delivering that to audiences in more than 600 cities and 50 countries around the world.
Wonderful. And we'll have all of the information on that conference and a full recap of the interview on our website, always on krqe.com. We'll be right back.